Hi lovelies, it's Jess and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk to you about how I unwind from a busy week. So this is my Friday afternoon routine. Another kind of routine video because I know that you all really enjoy them and I love making them too, but I also think it's nice to talk you through my routine and share tips along the way so that it can give you some ideas too. But I felt like this video was really important because I talk a lot about productivity and how to set yourself up for a great week ahead, but it's just as important to know how to unwind from a busy week, how to decompress, set healthy boundaries, and signal to your body that you are done with work and it's time to properly recharge. So hope you all enjoy this video and let's get straight into it. So when it comes to my Friday afternoon routine, the first thing I do is I make sure I have a compulsory finishing time. So for example, if you intend to finish working at 5:30, then set an alarm and make sure that you commit to this. I set an alarm on my phone because otherwise I tend to lose track of time, especially if I get into that state of flow. And if you have a big project or deadline, then make sure to prioritize starting on it or working on it at the beginning of the day, just so that you aren't likely to go overtime. In the past, I've worked particularly long hours and it really didn't serve me very well. If anything, I had to learn to really simplify to amplify, which is one of my favorite terms I actually heard from Marie Forleo. If you haven't checked her out, make sure to do that. But I set an alarm to finish up at 2:45 and that just gives me plenty of time to get home and enjoy the rest of my day and take Winston for a walk. Now the next thing that I do, of course I have to do this because I'm going to the office, but whenever I was working from home, I got into the habit of turning off my computer or putting it to sleep and then putting it away in my backpack in my laptop sleeve. So this is especially important if you're studying or if you work from home because the ease at which you can access your work makes it a lot harder to switch off and reap the benefits of downtime. So I always keep my laptop and charger tucked away in my bag, and when I was working from home, I would pack it up and then leave it behind my desk. Now, whenever I'm at the office, it's pretty easy to just clear up my desk, but also when I work from home, sometimes during the week, this is something that I make an effort to do. So put your cup of tea away, clear out those papers, throw away rubbish and empty your little waste bin. Even wiping your desk down with a nice essential oil like peppermint, eucalyptus or lavender, just to leave it smelling fresh and clean, is a really nice little end of work ritual to incorporate. And this also creates a sensory stimulus to signal that it's the end of the work day or work week. And personally, I have this essential oil blend I love with peppermint, lavender and cedarwood oil. It smells like heaven. Now, once I get home or if I'm working from home, the next thing I will do after packing up my area is to change into more comfortable clothes. And it's a really good way to separate work and personal time by just changing up your outfit. For me, changing up my environment and being able to work out of home is also very important. But when I couldn't and I was working from home during 2020, this is something that I would always make sure to do. So I'd actually get dressed for work and then change into more comfy clothes like tracksuit pants or sweatpants. And Adam's actually said that I often set new records for someone changing out of work clothes into more comfy loungewear. Next is to change up your environment and get outside. So as I mentioned, one thing that I'll do when I get home from work is take Winston for a walk and just get some fresh air. And I feel like reconnecting with nature as opposed to being indoors or in the office is so important. And again, it immediately makes you feel as though you're decompressing from a busy week. Now, as I mentioned in last week's video, how I prepare for a new week and reset, one thing that I also do is create an I did it list. So you can look over your weekly schedule rather than tearing out the page and throwing it away once your week is over. I think it's really nice to even make a separate list if you want to just list your main achievements or accomplishments. But just reviewing your weekly schedule, that's something that I like to do. And it just helps me to be more mindful of, I guess, everything that I've accomplished throughout the week, why I might be feeling the way that I am, and how I can direct my attention and energy in a really smart or intentional way for the coming week. Not only does this give me greater awareness of all the things that my mind and body did for me this week, I can also make sure that I'm repaying it with the self-care that it deserves. I also like to create a little wind down ritual, so I really encourage you to do the same. And for me, in addition to taking Winston on a walk, it's also making a cup of tea and taking off my makeup. I love the feeling of taking off my makeup at the end of a busy day. It's just a must for me. So I invite you to think about different rituals that for you could help signal to your body that it's time to unwind. And of course that could be a range of different things. It could be little acts, it could be going for a long walk, it could be lighting a candle, anything that works for you. And then the last thing I like to do is pamper myself after a busy week. So I don't really do this every single day. It's more something that I would do on a Friday, but I like to reward myself for getting through another busy week. And it's important to just thank your body for everything that it's done. So this could be having a bath, stretching, meditating, doing a face mask, or painting your nails. And typically on Friday afternoons, Adam and I like to make something in the kitchen together for dinner. Also, once a month, I usually get a copy of my favorite magazines. Some of my magazines aren't necessarily monthly editions though, but this is another way that I like to unwind and put my feet up. So if it does arrive during the week, the impatient part of me has gotten pretty good at this. I can delay that gratification and I'll usually save my magazine for a Friday afternoon or sometimes on the weekend. And it's just a really nice way to relax, and usually Winston will like jump up on the couch with me and we'll have a bit of a cuddle. So that's typically my Friday afternoon wind down routine. So comment down below if you have a little Winston trying to jump up on you while you're doing the outro. Okay, so that is essentially my Friday afternoon wind down routine. And Winston would not let me do this outro without him. We've done many takes. So he's gracing us with his beautiful presence. Yes. Anyway, comment down below if you have a particular way that you like to unwind from a busy week, and make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, and not you, but I will see you next week with another video. Mwah! Bye! You want to say bye? Because you made it this far. Bye!